Right now, you're sitting in $1 million seat. Within the next 10 minutes, I'll introduce you to the most disruptive technology since the first iPhone and show you how it will become a viral phenomenon. More importantly, I will show you how this explosion can benefit you directly. Now, for you to appreciate the significance of what we've developed, I need to explain how we got here. See, our company never intended to invent a technology. We stumbled upon this idea by accident. 11 years ago, we set out to build the coolest club in the world. And originally, the idea was to enable people to take world-class vacations at prices that were affordable to the average person. We called the club Dream Trips. Members of our club get access to one-of-a-kind, expertly curated vacations we call Dream Trips that are amazing experiences at ridiculous prices. And in the last 11 years, we have become the #1 and largest travel club on the planet. We're operating in 34 countries, had more than 920% growth over the last few years, and we do nearly $1 billion in annual revenue. By every measure, we're killing it. This dramatic growth led to a problem that we had to solve. We invented a technology to solve our internal problem, but it turns out that this technology is going to change multiple industries and be used by millions of people. So what was the problem? Well, as we grew, we kept innovating on our original idea. It started with our rewards program. Our club, like a gym, has a one-time initiation fee for joining and then monthly dues. We introduced Dream Trips Rewards, and our members get to keep 100% of their initiation fee and 100% of their monthly dues to use towards Dream Trips. Then we introduced a program called Earn Vacations. We wanted to make it possible for you to earn a vacation with everyday activities. We started with shopping. We've got more than 4,000 major retailers. They're all the places you shop today. And when you shop at these places, a percentage of what you spend comes back to you to take dream vacations. And then next we launched Dream Trips Local. We've developed the fastest growing dining and entertainment network in the world with thousands of restaurants, entertainment venues, day spas, salons, and more. This network is highly curated, meaning these are the places you want to go because our network is locally crowdsourced by our members who live in that area. Now, as a member, when you do business in our Dream Trips Local network, 30 to 50% of what you spend comes back to you to take dream vacations. Imagine if every time you ate out, half of your bill went into an account for you to take dream vacations. As a member, you can literally eat your way through your bucket list. It's a beautiful thing. But this is where we created the problem I was alluding to earlier. The problem is we're just growing too fast. We have hundreds of thousands of members doing millions of transactions in local businesses, and we didn't have a seamless, automated way to make sure that people were instantly credited for their activity. So how could we fix it? We spent the last 3 years and an extraordinary amount of money developing the answer, and it looks like this. It's called the Flye card. It's the world's first fully functioning smart card. It looks like a credit card, but it is actually a computer. And inside there are 3 microprocessors, Bluetooth, near-field communication, beacon technology, and the most advanced biometric security in the world. You can load anything with a magnetic strip: credit cards, debit cards, loyalty cards, hotel keys, and more. You can pay for anything, anywhere, with any of your payment methods using one card. This is the future. We believe in the next 24 months, most of the world will move to technology like this. Just as the iPhone caused traditional mobile phones to become obsolete, this smart card technology will cause traditional debit and credit cards to fall by the wayside. Why? Well, first, security. Traditional credit cards are just not secure. The data on your card is highly vulnerable on multiple levels. This card solves that problem. Second is convenience. You only have to carry one card. But if you've ever lost a wallet or a purse, you know the nightmare of canceling all your cards, waiting for the replacements, and then resetting up your auto debit payments for your phone bill, cable bill, gym membership, etc. Not to mention the financial loss from someone spending your money. This card solves that problem as well. If someone finds this card, it's useless to them. It can be erased remotely from an app on your phone. And you don't have to cancel your credit cards. You just order a replacement Flye card, sync it to your phone, and you're back in business. Nothing to cancel, nothing to replace, no financial risk. Let me show you how it works. First, I activate the card. When I do, there's a fast blinking light. I then put in my PIN, and once unlocked, I can rotate through my cards to choose the payment method I prefer. Once I find the card I want, I lock it, and notice that a slow blinking light indicates the card is ready for payment. This technology is going to change the way we pay for things forever. It's a revolution, and you can be a part of it. We're in the final stages of our extended beta where thousands of real customers like you are helping us test the card prior to our public launch in late 2017. There's just 3 questions you need to answer. First, would you want a card like this when it becomes available to the public? If so, have your friend put you on a list to be notified when the card is available. There's no obligation. Second, would you want the card prior to the public launch? If so, you need to become a member. Only Dream Trips members can get the card now. Whoever invited you will enroll you and show you how to get the card months before anyone else. But the last question is maybe the biggest. Would you want to profit from the launch of this technology? I'm not talking about rewards for travel. I'm talking about real money. We expect a late 2017 public launch. When this card launches to the public, it will go viral, and the benefits to those who decide to participate now could be life-changing. To participate in this part, you'll need to become a representative. We'll teach you how to share this card and position yourself to benefit from the viral growth. What do I mean by viral? Well, remember my demonstration earlier? Remember how there was a blinking light? One of the reasons we wanted the card to have a blinking light was so the card would have a blinking light. That light is a magnet for curiosity. I'm using my card every day. What do you think happens when someone sees this card? Well, see for yourself.
Okay. Yeah, let me just activate this really quick.
Sure. Oh God, what'd you do?
Yeah, I turned it on.
No way. Have you guys seen this? Can you show that to them too?
Yeah.
This is the future, guys.
Yeah, you want to see it? Yeah, let me just turn it off.
Is that a card? Yeah. No way. Coolest thing.
Okay, come check this out.
Yeah.
And then you put in a pin, and then you can scroll through the cards that are all uploaded on there.
Do you have instead of carrying like
I'm sorry, I'm on.
instead of getting
blows
6
me
different cards,
away
we
every
can
time I
fill
see
them all at
something.
once.
That's amazing.
That's sick though.
That's unreal.
That's dope.
Thank you. Well,
I've never even heard of that.
Well, I personally think it's groovy. Better than dope.
have a great day. Thank you.
What are you doing there?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm beta testing a card.
What is it? Because I've never seen it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? So I'm beta testing a card. So I locked it to turn it on, and the Chase business card is on. Yeah.
Okay, so you log in and you do whatever card you want. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm a little jealous.
There's my wells. We'll launch it probably in the next 5-6 months or so.
I want to be the first one.
Yeah? Well, hey, I'm actually in charge of marketing them, so
Okay.
if you did have a card, I can put you on a list or something like that.
Do it.
Seriously. Thank you so much. Have a great
My
day.
name is on the bottom.
Okay.
Put me on a list.
Well,
is that what you need?
If you email or something like that, if you really want to.
When people see it, they want one. Once launched to the public, you'll simply say, go to this website, watch a video, and you can order it. The app on your phone will have the link that you can share via text, email, or social media. And when someone buys the card from your link, you'll earn $20. But now, that person has a card with a blinking light. Like you, they'll get asked, hey, how do I get one of those cards? And even though they aren't a rep, they'll have the same link in their app and they'll share it with the next person. Every card purchased down the line will always be traced back to you. And every purchase in the chain will pay you $20. How many times around the world could that chain go? There's no limit. Let's do some quick math. If you could find 25 people that would simply want one of those cards when it becomes available to the public, you'd earn $500. If one person who sees each of those 25 cards would want one, that's another $500. But now there's 50 cards floating around the marketplace. If one person sees those 50 and wants one, that's $1,000. But now there's 100 cards in the market. Then 2,000, then 4,000, and so on. You can see where this goes. It's big. Now that's very lucrative, but it's just the beginning. In addition to being paid on infinite number of cards that flow from your personal referrals, you can also recruit other representatives. Representatives are stacked in a chain, like this. Once you take a spot in the chain, the next rep goes in the next spot. The person who shared this video with you is sharing it with other people. And if you take this spot, and then your friend shows you someone else who also wants to be a representative, that person would be placed in a spot below you. Now here's why that's meaningful. Each representative is referring Flye card customers and earning $20 per card, just as we described for you. But you'll be paid an override on all the cards sold by all the people in the chain below you to infinite levels. This makes the next spot in the chain very valuable real estate. Now already we have the makings of what could be life-changing. It's enough passive income to completely own your life. But we now get to what may be the best part. Remember how the card was the solution to a problem we created with our Dream Trips Local program? We have thousands and soon to be tens of thousands of restaurants, spas, salons, entertainment venues, and much more where our members earn vacations by simply doing what they already do. Eat, get a haircut, whatever. As a representative, you are also going to be paid on all those transactions. You heard that right. You'll be paid on all the food your members eat, drinks that they drink, massages that they get, and more. Here's what's crazy. You're not only going to get paid on transactions by Dream Trips members, you're going to be paid on the transactions of everyone with a Flye card in your chain. There could be thousands, tens of thousands of Flye card holders who are not members, and you'll be paid on all their in-network spending. You can earn unlimited $20 bills on Flye cards purchased through your referrals. You can earn overrides on all the cards sold by the people in the chain below you, and you can earn overrides on all the Dream Trips local consumption by members and Flye card holders in your network. This represents the greatest financial opportunity in the history of direct sales. So how do you participate?
The first step is to become a member. So these are not available to the public yet. We are first giving these to members. So the gold package is the middle package there. That's the most popular one, the one I'll focus on going forward. It's $200 to get started, $55 a month. Remember, anything you pay in, you get back to go on a vacation. So the Reese timeline starts with Flye First qualifiers. I'm going to hit on that in just a second, how you can be one of those people to get it even before the rest of the Dream Trips members. And then we're going to release it to the US and the rest of the world. Much like the iPhone was really sold by the first early adopters who had one and were using it out in the marketplace, we believe when people see the Flye card, they're instantly going to want one similarly the way they did for the iPhone. Now, when they get a Flye card, they have to download the app in order to use the Flye card, which will introduce them to the rest of the World Ventures ecosystem. For example, let's just say their dream trip is to Ibiza, and they want to go yachts around Spain and Ibiza. Well, maybe they have the Flye card for a couple months, and then they say, let's go on vacation. They check a couple places, and they pull up their app. On their app, they're going to see the retail price, and then they're going to see the member price. I haven't mentioned yet, when they get their card, it comes preloaded with points that they can use in our ecosystem already on it. So most people are going to understand logically, if I become a member, I can save my membership fee just in booking one trip. And logically, they would then become a member. So I know what you're thinking. How can I take advantage of this? Can I earn money? The answer is yes. The first step is to become a rep. World Ventures representatives have exclusive rights to market the Flye Smart Card. Way you do that, it's $100 one time, $20 a month. Now, you don't have to do this part of it. If you just want to become a customer, that's awesome. You can just do that. Also, you don't have to become a customer. Just spend $100, $20 a month. If you decide you want to do the gold package plus the business, the most we're talking about is $375 or roughly $1 a day. With this part of it, you get a whole business system. You get us as a team. So you're in business for yourself, but you're definitely not by yourself. Now, once you become a rep, what we want to do first is get you your card. So the way you become a Flye First qualifier is you get your membership and then you refer one person to get either a gold or platinum membership. So we say get one to get one. And within 30 to 45 days, you will have your Flye Smart Card. Every Tuesday night, the company is sorting a new batch of cards to send out. So if you want your card as fast as possible, make sure you get your membership and make one gold or platinum sale before Tuesday at midnight Central, and you'll be in the next fastest group to receive the Flye Smart Card. From there, we want to get you your money back. The way you do that, make 6 referrals. So on average last year, when 6 people bought a membership, 5 decided to go with the gold and 1 decided to get the platinum. So if you're average and that happens to you, you spent $375. If you got the gold plus the business, you now earn $500. So you got your money back, you're in a profit. Your customer fees get waived once you refer 4 customers, so you don't have to worry about paying in those monthly customer fees. Then what happens is these 6, we meet the same way we're meeting you, or maybe they see the same video, and we say, hey, why don't you go get your money back? Why don't you go get your Flye card? And as that team brings on new sales, every time there's 6 new sales, not you, but the team, the company gives you another $100. When that team gets to 60, you hit residual income. I joined for 2 reasons. Number 1, it was only $375. I said, if it didn't work, so what? I've spent that on a lot more dumb things than this. But what if it works? Second reason, residual income. See, I've always been taught that I was going to have residual bills that come whether I work or not. And the way to achieve financial freedom is to get residual income that comes whether you work or not, and get that residual income higher than those residual bills. Residual income is money you make today for work you did in the past. Once you hit 60, that's a level called senior rep, up to $500 a month on the 15th every month. When that team gets to 180, it's a level called director. This level can pay up to $2,000 a month on the 15th every month in your bank account. I'm not talking about getting rich here, but wouldn't it be nice to not have to start at 0 every month? What if you could just count on that? An extra $2,000 a month coming in. Does that pay the house bill? Does that pay the car bill? Does that help some stress maybe go away in your life? There's no guarantees regarding income. Like every other business, it's effort. No effort, no money. Some effort, some money. You put in a lot of effort, that's where you can start talking about the big money you're going to see. So there's no secrets. There's full income disclosure. Those are the averages of what you can expect to make at each and every rank. To recap, pick whichever membership you like. Again, most people pick the gold. You refer 4 members. You don't ever have to worry about that monthly. And then if you decide to become a rep, you can do that as well. Right now, we're really looking for the visionaries. We're not looking for everybody, but we're looking for that person that wants to be at the right place at the right time. That wants to be the person they're telling stories about 20 years from now, instead of always being too late and having to tell stories about someone else. See, momentum with every product, with every business, is where the money gets made. The idea is seeing something before momentum and taking action to take advantage of that. Right now, your friend is offering you their next best position. When you get that position, you own it. It's like buying a piece of real estate. It's sellable, willable, and transferable, but it also can go fast. Now your friend might share this information tomorrow with Bob. Well, as long as you got your position locked in today, Bob, since you saw the information first and made the decision, is now on your team. And whatever Bob brings to the table in the form of customers, you get credit for. But some people say, well, I got to think about it. And that's okay. And I want you to know we respect the fact that you have to think about it. But we also need you to respect the fact that we got something that's hot right now that people want that's going fast. And we're running a business here, so we can't wait for anybody either. So if Bob comes to the table tomorrow and says, I'm in, and you're still thinking about it, well, if you come back later, you're on Bob's team instead of the other way around. If Bob goes out there and builds a business of customers and maybe reps, he is now getting credit for it. Your friend's getting credit for it. But due to the hesitation, you're not getting credit for that effort. Timing is the most critical thing in every business in the world, but especially in our structure. 3 questions to finish. Do you want one of those cards? Almost everybody that sees this says yes. Question 2, do you want one before everyone else? If the answer is yes, get your membership and get in line to get the card before the masses, before everybody else has one. Number 3, do you want to position yourself now to earn income off the masses buying the card? If the answer is yes to that, become a member and a rep. Click on the Fly Fast training right on this same website and get back with your friend and let them know you want the next best available position and come fly fast with us. Thanks for your time. We really appreciate it.